so last week we discussed about this particular problem, knapsack problem, and that is called 0-1 knapsack problem. So in this problem, you have seen that if a particular weight combination has been given, so either you can pick the full weight or you can just leave it. Okay, and we have solved this particular problem using the dynamic programming approach. So this is called 0-1 knapsack problem. So now today we'll discuss another specific type of knapsack problem that is called a fractional knapsack problem. Okay, so this is a fractional knapsack problem, and in this particular problem, we have the solution using greedy method. Okay, we have already discussed about the greedy method, the greedy algorithm. Okay, so greedy algorithm or a greedy method always gives an optimal solution for any specific problem. Okay, so in this specific solution, you see that knapsack problem, we can pick a part of the weight, not necessarily that either you have to pick the entire weight or you have to just leave it. Okay, so you can pick a part of the weight in this particular problem. Here also the problem statement remains same, that we have different objects. So the objects being represented in the following manner, and we have weight also associated with every object. And the condition is the knapsack, that is the bag, is having a capacity of 15 kilo. And we can accommodate max to max 7 objects, not more than that. Okay, and every object is identified with the help of a particular object ID, like 1, 2, 3, 4 till 7. We have total 7 objects. Okay, so now what is happening over here? It is the problem statement is almost same as the last week we have discussed, that we have total profit associated with every object represented in the following way. So for first object it is 5, second object it is 10, 15, 7, 8, 9 and 4. So these are the profit. Okay, so now we will see 3 different approach over here as long as the fractional knapsack problem is concerned. All these 3 approaches basically called the greedy approach. So what is our main intention? Our main intention is to figure out the maximum profit associated with the knapsack, because starting from the beginning we are moving in that direction only, that where you are going to get the maximum profit. If you start picking up different weight and with a profit is associated with every weight, and once you reach that 15 kilo with the same object, how much maximum weight, maximum profit you can gain. Okay, so here we are doing this using a specific solution that is called fractional knapsack. So the basic concept behind fractional knapsack is you can also select the part of the weight, not necessarily the entire weight you have to select. Like if you consider certain, you went to a market and you would like to purchase certain vegetables. So there, obviously, you will not take all 10 kilos or 15 kilos of vegetables. Maybe you will take you as per your requirement, and maybe that will also should be varying, and it should match with your bag size. So if your bag size is 15 kilos, so you cannot take more than that. Okay, so for those type of problem where you can divide the weight into several fragments, I can make use of this fractional knapsack problem. Fine. So now let's have a look on this particular example for the knapsack problem. So what we will do, we will consider 3 different strategies. The first strategy, we will consider the maximum profit. The next strategy, we will consider the minimum weight. And in the third strategy, we will take the profit versus weight ratio. Okay, like you have seen this 4th row, we have calculated profit versus weight. Okay, profit versus weight, like 10 divided by 3 if you do, so it will give you 3.3. Or if you do 7 divided by 4, it will give you 1.75. So this is basically termed as profit versus weight. Okay, so that is the last approach we will consider at the end. So first have a look on the maximum profit while we are applying the maximum profit concept. The process is quite straightforward. Once you will go through one row, you will understand that how you are going to solve this particular problem. So suppose this is one of the problem statement given and you are told find out the fractional solution of the following knapsack problem. Okay, these are the data being given to you. So while you start finding out the solution, what you have to do first, you have to take this table, you have to make this particular table object followed by that profit, weight, and the remaining weight. So what we will do first, we will first consider the maximum profit because this is called the maximum profit approach. Okay, so what I have done among all those profit, we will try to figure out what was the maximum profit. So here the maximum profit is 15. So in that way, what we will do, we will keep on selecting one profit at a time. Okay, so one profit at a time you can select means one weight at a time you can select and you can keep it inside your bag, and you know that your bag size is 15. You cannot take more than 15. Okay, so the moment we will select one specific profit, suppose we have selected 15. So we will mark here with a different color, say we have selected 15. So now what I will do, I have mentioned 15 profit because 15 is the maximum profit. So we will take the profit in that manner and we will take the weight associated with the profit. So that is obviously called 5. So we have considered this 5. So we have kept this 5 inside the bag, and every time you have to find out the remaining weight available in the bag because you know that you cannot take more than 15. Now what is happening over here? So we have considered 55. In the next stage, what you have to do, you have to take the next available weight. So after 15, 10 is the maximum weight. So we will mark 10. So we are taking 10 next over here. And what is the weight associated with 10? It is nothing but 3. So we have considered it as 3. So ultimately, again, it was 15 minus 5, 10. The capacity was, now again 3 is added. So it becomes 10 minus 3. So every time you need to deduct the weight from the capacity of the bag. Followed by that, what is the next weight you have to consider? The next weight is nothing but 9. So we have to consider the weight as 9 because that is the next maximum weight. And ultimately, what is the weight associated with that 9? That is 3. So we have considered 3. Again, we are deducting 3 from here. So ultimately 7 minus 3, it becomes 4. So 4 remaining. So after that, what you can select after 3. So once you have already selected 9, so we have already marked 9. So now next weight, next profit is obviously 8. So again, we will mark because we are taking according to the maximum profit. Okay, so that's the reason we have started with 15, then we have moved to 10, followed by that 9, and now we are selecting 8. So once we are selecting 8, ultimately your weight is available here is 1. So we have considered 1 over here. Now remaining weight was 4. So 4 minus weight, it becomes 3. So it becomes 3. So now the remaining weight is 3. So you cannot accommodate more than 3 over here. Okay, so we have also considered 8. So what is the next maximum profit you can consider? Next maximum profit is obviously 7, which you have to consider. So we have considered 7, but we cannot take all 4 kilo over here because my remaining weight is only 3. So what I can do, I can take a fraction of that particular weight. So that's the reason what I am doing over here. I'm taking the profit and I'm multiplying with 3 divided by 4. Okay, means I'm taking 3/4 of the weight as my weight limit is only 3. Okay, so if I do 3 minus 3, so the bag is full. No more weight I can accommodate. So it has reached to the maximum capacity, say 15. So ultimately what profit you are taking? We are taking a proportion of the profit. So in this case, we are measuring the profit in the following way. 7 was our profit. I cannot take that profit. I can only take the profit of 3 kilo. So what is the profit of 3 kilo? 7 star 3 divided by 4. So this is the profit for 3 kilo. And ultimately what we will do, we have to add all the profit together to get the profit. Sum of the profit is 47.25. Okay, so this is one of the solution of the knapsack problem, fractional knapsack problem using a greedy method, and we have employed the technique called maximum profit. Sir, understood this part?
Yeah, yes, sir. But 3 by 4 is it's a common thing, or is there any logic behind?
No, 3 by 3 logic is we have 4 kilo associated with 7, correct? We have to take the weight profit 7 because 7 is the next profit. Now I cannot take 4. Why? My bag size is only remaining 3. So what I can do, I can take the profit of 3. So how I will get the profit of 3 over here? For 4 kilo, your profit is 7. So you have to apply a simple arithmetic. For 4 kilo, if the profit is 7, so what will be the profit for 3 kilo? That we have calculated. A simple arithmetic operation.
Understood.
Okay, so it is applicable for, yeah, this logic you can apply for any number means given over here, but you have to follow the logic that I have to take the maximum profit. I cannot break that rule. Okay, so every time we have taken the maximum profit like 15, then 10, then 9, then 8, then 7. I cannot take more because my bag is already filled with 15 kilo. Okay, and my profit is 47.25. Okay, now we will go through the next approach that is called taking the minimum weight. So instead of taking the maximum profit, let's take the minimum weight and see how we can measure the corresponding profit. Okay, the strategy will remain same, but here what we will do, we will not consider the maximum profit, rather we will consider the minimum weight. So that's the reason first what we have done, we have considered the minimum weight, that is 1. So we will just have a look on weight. See here, this is the weight row. So we have two weight. One is this one, and another is this one.